here we are in Microsoft Flight Simulator over Jamaica with live weather conditions. I can actually see where the hurricane is. It's almost perfectly over top, and I can actually pick an aircraft.
World map button. Dare
And
DBM Diamond Aircraft
fly
DB-20 cruise speed
into
110 knots. Douglas DC-3 experimental Dark Star
Might
cruise speed 5003. Diamond flight design.
I'll take maybe a
Aircraft does 62 cruise speed 171 knots. True airspeed max altitude 20,000.
Maybe a
Use
jet.
aircraft company Hercules H4 cruise speed 150 knots. True airspeed max altitude. The latest PC6/B2
Float plane.
H4 Turbo Porter G950 floats cruise speed selected.
Yes.
The latest search bar. World map button.
We'll fly from
Set as
departure.
Button.
Airborne 1,500 feet.
Fly.
And we are flying. This may have been a bad decision. Not too sure.
Loading, please wait.
Kingston Center Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Pilatus 49er miles southeast of Cayman Brac, 1,500 feet. Request flight following.
Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kingston Center. Squawk 7126.
Squawk 7126 Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 49er miles southeast of Cayman Brac, 1,700 feet. Altimeter 29.78.
Roger, Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, I want to be behind it in case I have to fly it externally. Let's look where we are. Let's go to the map. Okay. I've got to go right to fly into Montego Bay. My flaps are up. Right into Hurricane Beryl. And the weather, before I launched, you could actually see the eye over central Jamaica on the live weather. Communicate with air traffic control. This airport list. Negril. Let's go to Negril. 2-3.
Mike Kilo November Golf, traffic Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 71 miles northwest, 3,200 feet inbound to land runway 23.
Certain level. Put that. Let's put it in the middle here so I can see the onboard Garmin. I think it's a Garmin. Yeah, Garmin. Yes. Oh, I see you, Scooby. I believe that's it's giving me a pattern entry. It looks pretty intense. I'm going to on position.
Mike Kilo November Golf, traffic latest Alpha
69
Sierra,
miles.
X-Ray Golf Sierra, 6-9er miles, northwest, 2,700 feet, inbound to land runway 23.
Wow. This is pretty intense. That is the actual Hurricane Beryl in front of us, flying in from the northeast. You can see on my VFR map. Coming in to land at Negril while the hurricane is coming towards my aircraft. This is 100% recreation in a simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Wow, look at those billowing clouds, cumulus eruptus. Wow, flying into the storm. Unbelievable. This is live weather injected on the fly into a simulator. Not too sure what's going to happen to my aircraft. Could be a tragedy in the making. There's a pattern entry, 67 nautical miles, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. The weather just may get too violent. I cannot see my weather. But I can feel the turbulence. Turn on the light. I can look closely. All this stuff, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to manually fly it. I'm capable. Let's bring up the VFR map. Back up. 2,000 feet. Visibility is reducing. I should start being able, I'm getting probably relatively close. There's Montego Bay, MKJS, and there it is right there. That's Negril that I'm going into land, but if needed, I can always hit the water, but these waves may get too intense. I can see precipitation rain forming, doing 120 knots, 3,000 feet. I'm not sure, I could probably try to climb over, but I want to go right into the eye, feel the intensity. And I can can see pattern entry 62 nautical miles. So I'm definitely not moving that fast. 6. But I am, that's the excitement. I'm coming into the storm. I didn't want to I didn't want to launch it right into the storm, that I was actually inside it. I didn't know if it's going to just toss my aircraft. I think I have everything to real physics simulation setting. Can go down, side, or pick up. See all my electronics. I'm not in fear of anything freezing up. However, there could be extreme winds and hail that could shred this aircraft. I'm in a fairly durable, it's almost like a flying tank, and I do have pontoons in the event that I have to make a dive to the lower sea levels. If I have any damaged control surfaces of any kind, I can get a rudder, damaged rudder, and could flop it around. 59 nautical miles, still coming in. There's from the outside. See, I can even see it's more left. Yes. What do you think? Continue on or detour to Montego Bay? I gotta go to Montego Bay. That's where looks like more of a storm is. Whereas it looks kind of clear over the Negril area. So maybe Montego is getting hit. And it may look like that. Let's get to inside. Let's let's go into alter my position so that it's more where my head would be. And let's that one, Gerard. We'll stop them.
Rack Tower, Pilatus Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, 67 miles southeast, 3,300 feet to land.
Pilatus Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, Black Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 761047 and 12. Enter left traffic runway 09er.
Enter left downwind runway 09er, Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra. Rack Tower, Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra, cancel landing intention.
Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra, your cancellation is received.
Kingston Center, Pilatus Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Pilatus 5, 2 miles northwest of Mike Kilo November Golf, 2,500 feet. Request flight following.
Pilatus Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, Kingston Center.
Kingston Center is giving my co-pilots
Squawk
knowledge.
1145 5, the latest
These
X-ray Golf
are
Sierra.
comms for me, and when I get a chance, I'm going to request to land in Montego Bay where the looks like
Roger,
the eye of the
latest
storm
X-ray
is. I'm
Golf
on live weather radar in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to nearest airport west, and we're looking for the Sangster International, which is, I believe, in Montego Bay. Request.
Sangster Tower Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is 68 miles west, 3,200 feet, 1 kilo to land.
I'm just going to fly into this thing. Runway 7.
Fly straight in runway 7, the latest X-ray Golf Sierra.
This, see it over there, but I want to just fly into the storm.
Sangster Tower Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
The latest X-ray Golf Sierra Airport
Wow.
is 1 o'clock 67 miles.
I'm on ATIS, I think that might be.
Sangster Airport information, Kilo 23000 Zulu. Wind 072 at 39er. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky conditions, few clouds at 1,400 feet, few clouds at 4,500 feet, few clouds at 13,900 feet. Temperature 26.
Wow, I think I'm just flying into the hurricane. Let's get outside.
Landing and departing runway 7. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back all short instructions.
Wow.
Controller on initial contact, give up Kilo.
There we go. I may need to actually fly this thing from outside. Request airport direction. Wow, I gotta go back inside. That's the artificial horizon. Instrument flight rules are applying. Request airport
Sangster Tower
direction.
Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra
Winds
is unfamiliar
are-
with the area. Request directions to the airport.
The latest X-ray Golf Sierra Airport is 12 o'clock 66 miles.
Wow. Maybe just the first. Look at the eye of the storm. Or maybe it's half. Although that does look pretty menacing. Wow. Do an airport direction again.
Sangster Tower Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
The latest X-ray Golf Sierra
wonder if
Airport
it's-
is 12 o'clock 65 miles. Sangster Airport information, Kilo 2300 Zulu. Wind 075 at 39er. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky conditions, few clouds at 1,400 feet, few clouds at 4,500 feet, few clouds at 13,900 feet.
We're gonna get hit too. We're still on the edge of it.
Altimeter 29.60.
See it went up probably
ILS
north of
runway
that.
7 in use.
It's like a massive, massive
VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
monster.
All aircraft read back all short instructions.
It's like a
Advise
cloud
controller on
monster.
initial contact, give up Kilo.
Look at that. Unbelievable. This is in Microsoft Flight Simulator using their live weather. It's injected into the simulation software, and that, I believe that is Montego Bay's airport, and they're just on the edge and my navigation system is set to land there, and I can see their weather, and it looks like they're getting into it now. Before they were only like 39 knot weather. They could get up to 100, 200, and I'm flying right into this storm. This is Duke. I'm actually at a simulator portal using a Logitech flight stick, fairly high-end graphical computer, which is very affordable now. Lots of RAM, so it's running this, I believe, in 1440p, which is a good high definition for not going too high for streaming. And still, most people can load it. And I can actually see some of my gauges. I can't see my airspeed. I get my camera in the way. I may move that camera. Or I may go back inside, and I do have another VFR map I could look at, see, and I believe that is Montego Bay. But it's called Sangster, or it was James Sangster. I believe he was famous Prime Minister of Jamaica. I'm not too sure. I will look that up. But it is looking pretty menacing. That is a multi-tiered, almost like a cloud monster of some height. Sit down. I can fly this by instrument rating. You can see all your horizon. Make sure you got proper airspeed, altitude. But you have to make sure that if you don't have any crease up, you lose. So you can actually do both those systems on both screens. Change to the window, so if one was bad, you could actually switch to the other one. Up there you can see a little higher. View is off. Airspeed is, you see some sun coming in from behind, so there's a wall and the sun is reflecting from behind and then off of the Hurricane Beryl, and I'm at 4,000 feet. I can feel the weather. I am getting some turbulent activity. This is a very solid tank. That's why I selected this aircraft, for the reason it is like a tank. I probably should have taken an older, maybe a military, even a jet that I can climb to the top. Oh, look at the rainbow. Wow. This is a recreation. So that rainbow signifies rain from the upper stratosphere of the cloud formation. And I'm flying right into it in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is Duke. I've never flown a plane in my life. However, I've flown thousands of simulators. If I need to, I can go to instrument rules where I have to be inside the aircraft. There are some instruments outside, but you don't get the same artificial horizon, airspeed, and altitude like I can there. Sometimes I'll actually bring that up in separate windows so I can zoom in a little better. I don't really think I'm going to attempt to land, although I might be able to do talk with the tower, tune the ATIS.
Thanks for airport information, Kilo 23000 Zulu.
Telling me the weather.
Wind 084 at tree 7. Visibility, tree and heavy rain.
Oh.
Sky conditions, few clouds at 1,300
Well, I
feet,
don't know what
4,400
planet they're
feet,
on,
scattered, ceiling 13,800 feet broken.
but this is looking pretty menacing.
Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.58. ILS runway 7 in use.
The exact weather.
Landing and departing runway 7.
This is
VFR
not
aircraft,
looking
the
good.
direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions.
Wow.
Advise controller on initial contact, you have Kilo.
Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, I gotta go back inside. I can't see up and down from outside here, but Scooby, oof! There's my doggy. Scooby, oof! He's my sister's departing in her car. Scooby, oof! Oof! It's okay! Scooby, it's okay. He's just barking to let everyone know. Do not do anything to my sister. Scooby, oof! And let's go communicate again with them. ATS. Oh.
Thanks for airport information, Kilo 23000
Scooby,
Zulu.
oof! Oof!
Wind
Oof
085
is
at tree
feel
6.
in German, and
Visibility,
even though he's
tree
not
and
a
heavy rain.
German. Scooby, oof!
Sky
Oof!
conditions,
Oof!
few clouds at 1,300
Scooby, oof!
feet,
Come,
4,400
come,
feet,
oof!
scattered, ceiling 13,800 feet
It's
broken.
a stern language. Oof! Oof! Scooby, oof!
Dew point 10.
Oof! Oof!
Altimeter 29.58.
Scooby, oof!
ILS
Oof!
runway 7 in use.
Um,
Landing and departing
I'm not sure
runway
if I
7.
could put it.
VFR aircraft, the
Wow.
direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have Kilo.
As direction. Wow. This is looking intense. Houston, I think we may have a problem. I better close all windows. Go back inside. Oh, good thing my airspeed was reducing. Must have half of the throttle was just a little button, little lever, very light. I don't have a separate throttle quadrant, so it's a Logitech Force 3D, but it's very universal, very easy to set up for Battlefield, everything, all kinds of Battlefield 3, 4. Very any flight simulators, super easy to configure. You're just using 3-axis and your throttle control, and then any buttons you want. You can just use the standard ones. You've got a keyboard right in front of you. Just another rainbow off to the left. Obviously, heavy rain. Wow, this is very intense. Extremely intense. Right into Hurricane Beryl. Now I'm not too sure, like on the main Microsoft menu, I can actually see where the hurricane was in real time. There we go. Oh, you can see definitely major lightning over here. Oh wow. I better contact. Having problems. Get the ATS weather on.
Thanks for airport information, Kilo 23000 Zulu.
They look like they might be on the edge of it still.
Visibility, tree and heavy rain.
Rain.
Sky conditions, few clouds at 1,300 feet, ceiling 4,400 feet broken.
Yes, I'm not too sure where the
26. Dew point 10.
scan.
Altimeter 29.57.
Oh, it does
ILS
look.
runway 7 in use. Landing and departing runway 7.
Yes, so I'm not too sure.
Direction of flight. All
So I want to be behind it just in case I have to see a rainbow. So I know there's heavy rain. So we still may be on the edge of the Hurricane Beryl, because when I first launched a while ago, he was centered over more towards Kingston. So let's just try. Well, that could be the eye. That could be the eye for the edge, perimeter edge. Okay, there we go. Back. Wow. Let's back it up back to the side. Let's get back to weather statements.
Airport information, Kilo 2300 Zulu. Wind 0902 at tree 6. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky conditions, few clouds at 1,300
Yeah, I'm not too
feet,
sure if the ATS is updated.
Temperature 26. 2.10. Altimeter
Probably
29.57.
is, but like I said, that we still may be on the edge.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back all short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact.
Oh, look at that rainbow. Look at that. Definitely know there's rain there. 2 rainbows. So this is the Microsoft Flight Simulator recreating the weather via live satellite. I believe they have a server that can do all this global satellite land generation on the fly, based on real-world, real-time weather. So what's happening? I'm right in Jamaica, just on the north coast. 40 nautical miles from Montego, and I'm encountering heavy rains, dual rainbow, and the engine of the simulator recreates the weather based on the satellite data, so that would actually be there in real time, in real life. But I think we're on when I first launched in, I could actually see the cyclonic rotation of Hurricane Beryl and where the eye was located, central Jamaica. I don't know what speed it's moving at. It can be very, because it's so huge, it can be very slow, but high speed based on the cyclonic pattern, which incidentally, you noticed all your clouds looking like HARP is on steroids. Well, that's what I think this is actually a weather war. So it could be either the US and HARP, which I wouldn't be surprised. It could be Israelis, it could be Russians, Chinese, using weather modification technologies to create these super hurricanes to defeat their enemies. That could be it. But anyways, we're live in the simulator, flying into the storm. And let's get back to the weather.
Thanks for airport information, Kilo 2300 Zulu.
Wow, they must be getting hit now. Heavy rain. Killing me.
Sky conditions, few clouds at 1,300 feet, ceiling 4,400 feet broken. Temperature 26. 2.10. Altimeter 29.56. ILS runway 7 in use.
Wow.
Landing and departing runway 7. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back all short instructions.
Yeah, so I don't know where the eye is now. So I'm kind of just playing it by ear. Set the auto. I don't mind it really because I do get auto close-ups, but it does take a bit getting used to, especially when you're trying to look around for, you just click and then you gotta hold it. to move around. Yeah, I mean, it works okay. I'd rather get like a headset, well, track IR, and it'll do that for you on the fly, and it won't interrupt. Because when I'm doing this in here, it zooms in just one way, whereas the track IR, it'll only look where your head points. You don't have to grab a hold of the mouse. Just turn your head a little bit, and I believe you can, I don't know if you blink twice and it'll zoom in. There's really high-tech facial detection features, but this is very realistic. So I'm not sure how I might be able to change the weather. One of the yeah, there's no idea. Huh. I don't want to put autopilot on. I don't want to screw up something. I don't want to lose my artificial horizon, so I better not play around with that too much. And I can go to this map. Do the weather. If that's a weather. Oh, I just lost direction. Almost on a dive. I was on a dive. However, I just looked over to my Garmin, and which contains my artificial horizon, and I picked up and corrected. See, that's, you know, I see that into the bay, and they may just be getting into GPS tracking. When I move it, I'm not sure the ISO line, that might be the hills, likely is the hills of Jamaica. I do not know how to bring up the weather, other than talking to the airport, but it didn't seem to be changing, so I'm not sure if the ATIS is only updated every half hour, or maybe it's not even updated at all.
Wind 102 at 36. Visibility, tree and heavy rain. Sky condition, 1,300 feet scattered, ceiling 4,400 feet broken. Temperature, 26. Dew point, 10. Altimeter, 29.56.
I can feel the
Landing and departing runway 7. VFR aircraft, same direction of flight. All aircraft read back all short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have kilo.
Well, I may as well just go in and land, see what happens. There are 32 nautical miles. We started out, we were about 60 nautical miles. Got our full speed. I'm going to start bringing my altitude down, and I should gain some more speed. Still not sure how. I believe, well, I had it on live settings, but there could be other fine settings, so I'm not sure if it's an update thing that the simulator does every 15 minutes. I'm not sure if I have the right setting, but it definitely does feel like I'm inside a hurricane. Although, I mean, I am getting a little turbulence, but nothing super crazy, but I am in the tank of an aircraft. It's like a Otter float plane. They drive like tanks. They bounce in two ways, so they got to be built like a tank. strong enough to withstand these hurricane force winds. Oh, my airspeed's getting up. So if that was me just diving down. Do not know the weather. Do not want to play with my Garmin device and risk losing my artificial horizon, which I need for if it ever gets too. I see a little green thing. I don't know if that's maybe my approach. But this is really rough. I'm not too sure if I can land it. We still got a ways to go. Just bear with me. I'm drinking my coconut water and pineapple banana lotion. Drink camping. It'll keep you regular, and it actually cleanses your system. And I always had autoimmune disorder where I get my body will reject itself through derma, skin inflammations, internal bowel inflammations, and a lot of that is triggered by certain chemicals. With myself, it's usually chemicals. So I've been in the hospital twice with severe autoimmune attacks, and both times just like 10 years, but the times it was after I had a flu vaccine, which I took my doctor, Dr. Gamble. He figured that out after the second time. First time they thought it was food poisoning. Second time, I realized, hey, this is pretty coincidental. So, and it's just a chemical reaction. I've always had every chemical in the world sensitivity. So, just basically I have to live away these chemicals and take, consume liquids like coconut water, which is very good for anti-dementia and anti-Alzheimer's protections, and also healing digestive issues. Very healthy. So, and I just only discovered this about a year ago. I think my friend Keith, who he had a similar issue a couple years ago, and he researched it in and out. You guys are genius like that. If he has a reason, he will technology, he will find the answer. And especially, and then he memorizes all the types of products. I think he's got a weird memory, because he can take apart anything and put it back together, but I can never do that. So we're sitting 120 knots, 1,500 feet, 21 nautical miles. We will be, this is coming into Montego Bay. I am going to request weather. Says, yeah, it's not changing. It's been pretty much the same weather, so I don't think they're not updating it right now. So I'm just going to disregard that. I may give a final approach once I get close enough. And I'm going to concentrate, because I'm getting right into the hurricane now. I can actually fly a little better outside, because I can see through a little bit of a cloud layer. And I believe not even this full strength has hit yet. It's not bad. I can see my altitude, angle of attack. The big thing is the airspeed, which my camera's right over. But I can keep the throttle nailed and always go back inside. I can see artificial horizon. You can see it's pointing me. Maybe that's the angle to come in. I think it is. That green. Yes, that's got to be where you come in and then turn. Yeah, so maybe that's it. Because then there's Negril ahead. But we're not going to Negril. So I think the runway I'm set to land at is, let me go to, yeah, so I want to go left, and get some altitude, and line up for the run. I believe that's the one I was assigned, but I will go back to the air traffic control, communication, move it over. I don't want to block my horizon. Request airport.
Sangster Tower Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra Airport is 11 o'clock, 26 miles.
6 miles. Oh, maybe that's just pattern. Oh, maybe when I get close, it'll put up those stupid red boxes. Those are not. Runway 23. And the angle is, I gotta come in from the other way. I gotta fly over. Wow. Or I can change it.
Sangster Tower Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra cancel landing intention.
Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra, your cancellation is received.
Kingston Center Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Pilatus 6 miles northeast of Mike Kilo November Golf 900 feet. Request flight following.
I'm still going to come in. Actually, maybe I'll just turn around. That's a long ways away. I can go to Negril.
Squawk tree, 5 tree, tree latest X-ray Golf Sierra.
The latest X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact is 6
Negril
miles northeast of 1 Kilo November Golf 800 feet. Altimeter 200 decimal 44.
Just there.
Roger, the latest X-ray
Now
Golf
I got to
Sierra.
request to land there. It's only 4 nautical miles. And there's the airport west. Steady. That's Negril. Select runway.
Mike Kilo November Golf, traffic the latest Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, 4 miles, northeast 1,200 feet, inbound to land runway 05.
Oh, we want one. Put up those boxes. So I gotta go in the other way. Oh my goodness. I don't like those things. I thought I shut them off. Oh well. There we are, outside Negril aerodrome in a, this is a, oh, I better make sure I got my gear down. There it goes. We're going to land on a runway. I want to put a notch, 1 notch of flaps. I don't want to slow down too much. The wind will toss me around. Side. Yeah, it's going to show me the line up. Yeah, so it's giving me that I've done the proper. Oh no, almost stalling. I better put my slaps straight up. Wow. Maybe it's the hurricane.
Stall. 500.
Wow. Yes, it must be the wind. It's a tailwind. So it's stalling me. So I gotta turn right. Yes, I gotta turn right. To keep it from stalling. So that's where the wind can adjust itself. Oh yeah, I might have to land it in the beach. I could do. Because yes, if I go too far left, it stalls. Unless something changes. Yeah. Oh wow. Wow. Turn right. Turn right. Wow. Wow. Gonna turn into the wind. Wow. But then when I get into the wind, it's almost. Stall. Wow, this is land in the water. I do have. Wow. Oh, we're down. Down. We're down. I do got my wheels down. Brake, 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 brake. Wow, I don't want to turn the this off. Oh my goodness. We're south of Negril. Just emergency landing on the beach. Wow, in a float plane. 10. Wow, I can't wait to leave that water. I have to put the gear up. Yes, okay, there we are on water. There we go. Flaps all the way up. we're down. Look at that. In the hurricane. Wow. And the wind can only fly one direction. Otherwise, it stalls. Look at my wipers. Don't like that. Shut down.
Objective end of line. Close.
Look at this. We're stuck on water. I don't know how to put my fins down. The waves are picking up. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let me find my wipers. Ignition starter. Instrument lights. Nav. I don't like this. It is
Press left click to interact. Cockpit avionics.
oh, there's
bus.
yeah, fan.
Selected altitude avionics bus. Soft key. Cockpit fan. On. Toggle cockpit fan. Press left click.
Nice.
Propeller device. Propeller. Hold
Yeah,
left click to
so
lock.
we got a bunch. Oh, cockpit fan. External fuel pump. Do not see anything for wipers. Well, I think we're sinking.
Engine condition. Not lock in.
Wow. Maybe we're going to take off.
Safety master caution. Slash in. Reset. Press left to interact.
Maybe the wind has changed. I seem to be
Kingston Center, Pilatus Alpha Sierra, X-Ray
Yeah,
Golf
see,
Sierra
there's
is type
before.
Pilatus 4 miles southwest of Mike Kilo November Golf 700 feet. Request flight following.
I was stalling.
Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kingston Center. Squawk 0175.
Don't sing. Don't sing.
Squawk 0175, Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Don't sing. Don't sing.
Pilatus
Maybe I
X-Ray
can
Golf
land.
Sierra radar contact 3 miles southwest of Mike Kilo November Golf
You're down.
300
Oh,
feet.
the wheels down.
209er decimal 39er.
Caused the
Roger,
stall.
Pilatus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Don't
No,
sing.
seems
Don't
to-
sing. Don't sing. 500.
Oh, top down.
ATC school lock. Kingston 2. Nearest airport. Kingston.
Mike Kilo November Golf, traffic Pilatus Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, 2 miles southwest, 1,000 feet inbound to land runway 23. November Golf traffic Pilatus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final runway 05 to land.
Might be a grass. Oh, I can see it. No lights on.
Subjective. Use airspeed during final approach.
I have to put my landing lights on. So bring her down. Close it down. Can see the runway.
New subjective. Follow guidelines and land on designated runway.
No lights.
Stall.
Oh,
Don't say.
stall. Hang on. Hang on. Hold up. Whoa. Oh, there we go. We're down.
New subjective. Follow guidelines and land on designated runway.
Wow. You're there? Yeah, I did not like the view. We are down on the ground in the eye of Beryl. Microsoft Flight Simulator. The Negril Aerodrome south of Vancouver in Jamaica. Live weather, and it's getting dark. Duke. Duke is out. He's